Right, welcome to part 2. You know, I've just heard the most surreal conversation when I was walking past the farm up there that has the dog pens. Two women having a conversation about when they're cleaning the bedroom, by the sound of it, about dildos. I think I'll erase that from my memory. Yeah, a bit strange, that one. So yeah, not a whole lot's been got done since the last one. I mentioned the last one, I wound up the 3D total one. The next one, I haven't done a whole lot of work on it yet because I've just had a bit of downtime. You know, it's just after, you know, having the kids all day every day and running around like maniacs, because Emily's walking now, which is fun because she's got this destruction stage of going into the toy box in the front room and throwing everything all over the place. So you have to clean it about 400 times a day. But at that time, you know what, you don't really fucking feel like doing anything. So a lot of times I've just been reading on that and watching videos, and last night me and the wife watched Alien vs Predator 2 again. You know what would really have killed them to turn the lights up a bit on that. Now I know it's a lot easier to match CG into an environment in the dark, right? The darker it is, the better it looks. But dudes, you know what I mean? This is in a room in the dark with a massive telly, and I can't see what the fuck is going on, right? What's the point, right? That's just my criticism for what it's worth. Dark films draw very well, but you've got to get that balance so people actually see what the fuck's going on. I've got a fly or something forward. Get out, you bastard. Right. So yeah, as you can probably guess, you know, it's all been a bit of a loose end, really. Yesterday I took my son to the Doctor Who exhibition at the Centre for Life in Newcastle. Took a few photographs there. I've got a Flickr account now, which I might link to or might not, depends. And I've put a small selection of the photographs I took there. Now, it's the one thing I would say, never in a million years try to take photographs with a 5-year-old with you at a Doctor Who exhibition. There was two problems. One, they purposely made the exhibition as dark as possible, thinking that nobody could get a photograph without a flash, because you weren't allowed to use a flash. What I didn't count for was me having a 1.8 50mm lens, which means that thing can virtually see in the fucking dark, right? So I got some really nice photographs. Spot on, you know, some of them are like magazine or film shots. But Kane's obviously running around like an absolute lunatic, and it was a case of you have one shot to get something right. You didn't have time to think and boom, take a shot and off you go. So I took, you know, about what, 40 photographs, but you know, out of those maybe 20 are good photographs. You know, other ones, some of them just turned out blurry, mostly because I had to open the shutter that far that it was real pain in the arse, especially when you got Kane going, Daddy, can you go and have a sweetie now? Daddy, you know, that sort of stuff, right? Well, at least I got some shots. Got some nice ones as well. Some nice ones I haven't put up that just, you know, from me and the kids. So I'm getting to the point where the dreaded school uniform trip is needed to buy Kane's next year's uniform for September. That's going to be fun, isn't it? 2 kids dragged around Newcastle or the Metro Centre. Not particularly happy because I'm having to go in and out of a million shops, none of which have toys or sweeties. Yeah, that's going to be fun. The wife and me are not looking forward to it, and like most people, we're leaving it at the last fucking moment until there's literally, we haven't got any choice, right? We did think the idea of measuring Kane and just going, one of us going on our own, you know. But we thought, well, that's probably not a good idea, you know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm on saving up at the moment for a nice Sigma 30mm lens, 1.4 lens. It's pretty expensive, but it's a very nice lens. I like that. I've been doing a few time lapses. So I did one last week, I put on Vimeo. I wasn't happy with it because it was one of the things you had one shot at doing it, right? Like a running gun. See, when I film things, I treat it the same as I do with sculpts. There's like a sketchbook version, right, like a thumbnail. And then if I like it, then I'll think, okay, let's organise doing it properly. But sometimes, you know, you think, well, actually the sketchbook version, it's not good enough to put up. There were some nice shots in it, but I'd have to redo it, and basically I had a problem because the 300mm lens I'm using just wasn't light enough for the shot out of the moon with the, you know, a time lapse of the moon with the sort of clouds going past, and it was looking very nice and that. But some of the other bits just didn't turn out right, so it'll stay on Vimeo for a while. I might delete it, I don't know. But a lot of those are just little experiments, as I say, thumbnail versions. If you're waiting for some more CGI integration, yes, there will be some, and some more tests at some point. But needless to say, you know, I've got it sort of fitted around kiddies at the moment, and other stuff. In a way, when I get this 3D Creative magazine article out the way, it's going to free up a shed load of stuff. It really is. A load of time then that I've got free. I'm basically at a loose end. Apart from the teacher's side, there's no more working after that. Now I won't mind for about a fortnight, you know, and then I'll start getting itchy feet again. But we'll see, you know. I've got something else on the boil that I'm trying to set up and sort out, and lots of meetings and shit. All very boring, and no, I'm not saying a damn thing till everything's set in stone, which it probably won't be. This is it's a shot in the dark, and there's only about, what, 5% chance I can actually get this sorted out, you know, that'll actually all come to fruition. If it does, it'll be very cool. If not, then I've wasted a shed load of time. But we'll see. Got another 4 minutes on this one, so I'll have a quick sit or stand near this fence here, because the big hill's coming up, and it may not look it, but it's a very warm day today. Don't like warm days because you sweat a lot. But yeah, I just clean my head a bit. So it's like, no. Oh, I've seen more and more people asking about the whole pt2 thing with the next version of Mudbox. I can't say a whole lot more than, in fact I can't say anything more than you've already seen. The thing is that worries me about pt2 is lack of support. I'm not on about the app side, I'm on about like the render engine side, because whether you like it or not, you know, RenderMan and RenderMan from Maya are fucking expensive. It would need support from other render engines, at least 2 of the render engines, to make it viable. I would say you'd need Mental Ray support, you'd need V-Ray support minimum, to make it viable. Otherwise, everybody's adding a feature into their applications that's fucking unusable for anybody but RenderMan users. As I've always said, I won't buy RenderMan because it sounds big-headed, but when I buy stuff, often other people buy it as well because I've bought it, in case I know something they don't. I'm not in the business of giving other people, you know, free sales. Sounds nasty, but it's correct. So my rules, I've said before, is if I get free shit, I'll use it. Simple as that. Don't get free shit, don't use it. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? I'm a terrible mercenary bastard. But it's right, you know. You sometimes got to look at that, because otherwise I'd make everybody rich except me, which I've done a lot over the years. And just for once, I'd like to make me rich, right? Me have enough money. You might say, well, you're spending money like water at the moment. Well, yeah, that's because, as I said a while ago, there was a large block of money from a big job came in, right? And I can't tell you what the job was, but I don't really need to, right? It was just the fact there was a nice big block of money, and I can't get this bloody bottle in this pocket. Oh, fucking get in, you bastard. Right. So that's the money I'm using. Plus I've also got a rule now. Any money from the on-demand stream and the DVDs is my pocket money for this, right? I can spend the money from that, and as that's doing rather well at the moment, I'm able to spend money like water, right? The wife doesn't mind me spending money because that's money that she looks upon as mine anyway. Although it's not, but it's something to buy some nice things. I bought something today, you know, just as a thank you sort of thing. But we'll see. I'll have to go, and I might do another part, I don't know. Should we do another part? What the hell? We'll do another part, eh? Why not? And I'll rattle on about more shit. At least I'm not depressed today, which is great. At least you get happy with